Hey everyone, welcome to today's Explainer. Now, if you've been following the AI space at all, you already know things move incredibly fast, right? But OpenAI just dropped an update to Codex that honestly, it completely blows up our current understanding of what AI can do. We're not just talking about a smart autocomplete or a helpful chatbot anymore. No, this is a literal game changer in how humans interact with machines, and I'm absolutely pumped to break this source material down for you today.
So I want you to imagine this for just a second. You wake up, you grab your morning coffee, and you pop open your laptop. But before you've even typed a single word, your AI has already replied to your pending emails, it's found and fixed 3 critical bugs in your code, and get this, it successfully deployed your app to production. Oh, and it's scheduled your meetings for the day too. Sounds totally like science fiction, doesn't it? Like something completely impossible. Well, according to the latest Codex evolution, it's not. It is happening right now.
All right, let's get into Section 1, From Tool to Agent.
Okay, let's dive into this. Codex has officially evolved way past being just a simple coding assistant. It's transformed into a full-blown autonomous AI agent platform entirely powered by the new GPT 5.5 architecture. And the fundamental difference that really changes the game here is this. In the past, AI was basically a tool. You gave it a prompt, it followed your instructions, and it spat out an output. You still had to do all the heavy lifting of connecting the dots yourself. But an agent actually plans actions. It handles multi-step reasoning. You literally no longer have to babysit the AI through every single microtask.
So instead of asking for a single function, like, hey, write a Python script to sort this data, you can now command Codex to execute an entire logical workflow from start to finish. You literally tell it to build the app, run the tests, fix any bugs it finds during those tests, and then go ahead and deploy it. It completely understands the flow of the entire project. It's not just writing code anymore, guys. It's actively managing the whole software development lifecycle.
Moving right along to Section 2, Controlling Your Computer.
Now, if you thought the agent-level intelligence was impressive, well, brace yourself, because this is where the wow factor really kicks in. Codex can now use your computer exactly like a human being does, and this brilliantly illustrates how it literally views the pixels on your screen, manually clicks buttons with a virtual mouse, and types directly into your native applications. It's not just working behind the scenes via APIs or code terminals anymore, it's interacting with your graphical user interface just like you do. This means it can actually look at a website, spot a UI bug with its own eyes, and just go right in and fix it.
Think about all those endless, manual, mind-numbing data entry tasks we all do every single day. Here's a super relatable example right from the source material. You can casually tell Codex to take the important notes from your Slack messages and organize them neatly into your Notion workspace. Boom! It literally opens the apps, reads the text, copies what's relevant, and structures it perfectly, all without you lifting a single finger. How cool is that?
Okay, let's take a deep breath and slow down for a second, because I know exactly what some of you are thinking right now. An AI that clicks around my computer on its own? That sounds completely terrifying. But before you panic, consider these safety controls. The system is heavily restricted. It requires explicit screen access and accessibility permissions from you. Furthermore, it operates within a secure sandbox environment. So no, the AI isn't going rogue and taking over your system. It works strictly within a secure environment, doing exactly what you've given it approval to do.
Which brings us to Section 3, the built-in browser.
As if natively clicking around your desktop wasn't wild enough, OpenAI has seriously escalated the feature set here by equipping Codex with its very own built-in web browser. Just look at the powers this unlocks. Because it has a browser, Codex can interact with live websites on the internet, it can test front-end code changes in real time, and even debug layouts visually. This effectively turns Codex into a developer, a designer, and a quality assurance tester all rolled into one entity. Instead of you staring at a wall of CSS, trying to guess why a button is misaligned, Codex opens the browser, literally sees the visual layout problem, and fixes the code accordingly.
And you know what? The visual capabilities don't even stop there. Thanks to the integration of GPT Image 1.5, Codex allows for instant visual iteration and asset generation right inside your workflow. You don't have to stop coding, open up Figma or Photoshop, create an icon, export it, and drag it back into your project anymore. Codex generates the required UI designs and assets on the fly. It's a massive time saver, and it keeps you entirely focused on the actual build.
All right, on to Section 4, an unstoppable ecosystem.
So a powerful AI is really only as useful as the tools it can interact with, right? And this is where the sheer scale of Codex's capabilities becomes truly apparent. Now, what's really interesting here is that massive number, 90 plus. That is the number of plugins Codex currently connects with across the internet. It is definitely not isolated in its own little OpenAI bubble. It is deeply plugged into the enterprise tools you already use every single day.
Just to rattle off a few, it connects with GitLab to seamlessly deploy your apps and track bugs. It connects with Slack to actively manage project communications. It even integrates with Gmail to draft and reply to your emails. With these powerful integrations, a single AI agent can flawlessly handle an entire professional workflow across multiple platforms. I mean, it really is the ultimate digital collaborator.
Next up is Section 5, Memory and Automation.
So this brings us to the intelligence layer that glues all of these features together. Codex doesn't just do tasks in isolation. It actually remembers how you work by utilizing a memory bank, creating this highly personalized teamwork dynamic. It learns your specific coding style. It remembers the past mistakes you've made, and actually the mistakes it's made too, so it doesn't repeat them. It retains deep project context. Over time, the AI genuinely learns your habits. And this isn't just about saving time on repetitive keystrokes. It enables true long-term planning and even multi-agent task delegation, all because the AI actually understands the broader context of your goals.
And to accomplish all of this, without slowing down, the system relies on a pretty fascinating dual-model intelligence engine. It utilizes GPT 5.3 Codex when it needs pure, blazing speed for quick coding tasks, while tapping into the massive power of GPT 5.5 for complex, multi-step deep reasoning. Basically, it's the absolute perfect balance of quick reflexes and deep strategic thought.
Which leads to incredible automation scenarios like this one. You can give it a super simple command like, every day at 10 a.m., summarize my project updates. And that's it. You've just set up a recurring, scheduled task. The AI acts as your personal assistant, pulling the schedule, your developer understanding the commits, and your data analyst writing the summary every single day automatically. Just amazing.
And finally, Section 6, the future of work. As we wrap up this explainer, we really need to bring this narrative back down to earth and discuss what this actually means for all of us. Entering the agent era has profound, real-world implications. So the crucial point is that we are transitioning from a past where we simply use tools to a future where we are working with AI agents. This isn't just some fancy software upgrade you download and forget about. This is a fundamental paradigm shift in our relationship with computers. We are literally moving from operators to managers.
Which leaves us with a massive and maybe a little intimidating question to ponder based on the source material. Are we just working alongside these AI agents to boost our productivity, or, as they become capable of independently executing tasks and managing workflows, are they about to replace our repetitive jobs altogether? It's the beginning of the agent era, folks, and things are about to get really, really interesting. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer. I hope this breakdown helps you navigate the incredible changes ahead.